That was ominous. You now messaged me. I have to go now. Sorry, Aldo. Hopefully you haven't been assassinated. Hi, everyone. Says everyone in the chat. Hi. I'm here. Tweety tweet. Post all the things. Hi. You have my undivided attention. Thanks, Freddie, who is a white tiger, and DJ Kelly House, who's not a tiger, for proposing to me. Oh, thanks. Hi. Let's just awkwardly wait for all the people to filter in from all the things. Hi. Too much pressure to come up with a witty name for the live show, what I do every week. I'm sat there like, oh, I have to, people just expect me to call the live show something funny these days, so no, not this week. No, just a big fat no for you. Hi. So, how many people are here? 7,000, that'll do for a hello. How are we doing in one word? 3, 2, 1. One word emotional description. Go. Could be physical, I guess, if you're feeling uncomfortable. Here we go. Call it the live show, said Nicola. Could do. Emily's feeling cake. Jeffrey's feeling good. Emily's feeling nipples. Great. Kaylee's feeling charismatic. Interesting. Elizabeth's feeling blur. Oh no, that's not good. Do. Banana is not an emotion. Neither is walrus. Neither is Cookiefield. I guess Cookiefield is just true. Well done on you for being Cookiefield. Brooke is feeling tired. Caitlin's melting. What, right now? She probably does not be watching me on Younow if you're on fire. Katie is feeling soft grunge. I often feel soft grunge. I just wake up in that kind of mood. Ba, 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 ba. Lexi is watching Billy and Mandy. Is that still on? They're still making it. Dan, where were you? In New York. I thought everyone knew that. Hi. So then, I uploaded my Draw My Life video. Holy fucking crap. Hey, that happened. Finally. Check me out. So that took a while to make, because I remade it. It was way too waffly before. Someone's watching MasterChef. Jealous. I love watching MasterChef. Have we all seen my Draw My Life that I uploaded last night at 2 AM? It's probably, some of you probably haven't, as I uploaded it last night at 2 AM. Have you seen it? I like how everybody's saying, Dan, you can draw. Why are you saying it? What? My assortment of stickmen impressed you, did it? My rollerblading unicorn looked like someone had punched a cake. Was it a good rollerblading unicorn? I don't think so. Noelle's mum blocked YouTube. Oh dear, that's not good. And anyone who compliments my Crash Bandicoot or Winnie the Pooh, yeah, it's easy to copy something if you Google image it in a tab, okay? You can't draw, said someone with a Russian name. Thank you for agreeing with me. My stickmen are worse than yours, said Gemma. I don't think that's entirely possible. They're all kind of the same. How can someone have worse stickmen? This is when everyone shows me. I look forward to that. Kieran wants to have a Spotify update. Do you want to see that, guys? Okay. There's a few people here. So, as is tradition, I'll go to my Spotify profile and I'll work out what utter lies it is telling me about the music I've been listening to. Do. Apparently, my most listened to track is Get Lucky by Daft Punk. That makes sense. And my most listened to artist is Kendrick Lamar, which has pretty much been for the last 3 months. Okay. What about albums? Wolf by Tyler, the Creator. There we go. There's your Spotify update. Daft Punk, I've been listening to. Apparently. I'm staying up just for you, said somebody. You better be in Russia. If you have a 9 o'clock bedtime, I dread to think how old you are. Or maybe you just have a responsible person. Oh, Shannon said, you should make a Vine. I don't want to Vine for the sake of Vining, only when I feel inspired to do something. There's not really a point to it, unless you have something funny to do. So if I do, I promise I will. Which is good, because that doesn't mean I have to do it, because I might not have an idea for it. What's your favourite Scream movie, said Alice W. Probably Scream 1, obviously. But I saw Scream 4 in the cinema and had such a good time that I'll probably go with that. I loved seeing Scream 4 in the cinema. It was one of my favourite cinema moments. Because I never like to go to the cinema when it's a really busy weekend because I hate people talking and stuff and just ugh. But I went to see Django Unchained on a completely full cinema, and it was amazing because everyone was laughing at the right times. Thanks, Luke, for proposing. Thank you. Oh, I nearly swore at you then. I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, the Draw My Life thing is finally up. Hey, there we go. Dan, who do you go to for advice? Yahoo Answers. I just Google it and see what the first result on Yahoo Answers is. Impressive, right? Every answer in the world is usually on there. Said everyone in the chat. I like that I'm doing nothing interesting and everyone's taking screenshots. That's really, really scary. Yeah, I'm apparently going to see Iron Man 3 to the end of this week, which should be super fun. I just said super fun. That's what I get for hanging around with people from California when I go to YouTube events. Super fun. Dan, I can't stop procrastinating. Why do you think I could help? I could not help with that kind of thing. So, yeah, where have you been, Dan? I went to New York, and I was busy in New York, and then I got back, and then the next week after I got back, I uploaded the video. There we go. That's the exciting life of Dan. Well, I suppose going to New York is quite exciting, but it's the least exciting excuse ever. I didn't get lost in the woods and had to fend off bears in a cave for 3 weeks. Nope, I was just existing. What's your favourite song right now? Said Yannicka. According to Spotify, it's Daft Punk, but it's built on my throne of lies, so I wouldn't go with that. It's a good thing you uploaded the video, or I'd have gone Liam Neeson on you. Well, I wouldn't want that. You'd have Liam Neesoned on me. The verb to Liam Neeson. It's good when you have a movie that's so definitive you can become a verb, I think, to Liam Neeson somebody. Do you speak German? Not really. Dev has a crush on you. He was joking. He's completely heterosexual. Are you on The Apprentice? No, I was just in a video with Brett Domino, which is really funny to promote The Apprentice, because I work at the BBC thing. Your Draw My Life was the best one. Ryan Heegers was the best Draw My Life, but it was almost so good that it ruined the entire point of Draw My Life. The thing is, with Draw My Life videos, people are generally shite at drawing, so it's just people's own sincere renditions of their own lives, and then Ryan Heegers was like a freaking Pixar movie. It was almost too good, to the point that it damaged itself by being too good, in my opinion. Or Grace's, because it just completely took the piss out of everybody. Is that your sofa crease? Said somebody. Yep, that is. Do you see that? That little dent there? That's my sofa crease. Yeah, from spending my entire life just sat here, just browsing Twitter and Tumblr, just all day. All day. Nothing else. In the same position. Do you think you'll come to New Zealand? Maybe. I don't know. Hello from Venezuela. Hello, Natalia from Venezuela. Is it warm there? I'm guessing so. How many people do you follow on Tumblr? A few hundred, I think. Any video game recommendations? What am I playing at the moment? I'm about to embark on the campaign of Halo 4 because I haven't done that yet. Been playing a lot of online. Good. Will you ever come to India? I've been to India 2 times in my life. There we go. It's a little fact for you there. Do you like Ashens? Yeah, I met him and he's really cool. Dan, I shattered my iPhone screen and I cried. Speaking of that, so the other day I plugged in my Mac and it just didn't charge and I was like, oh god, is my Mac battery dead? My entire life is going to end. It would be very, very, very bad if this MacBook died, because I can't go on Tumblr unless I'm on this MacBook, because with Tumblr Saver I have blacklisted about 50 things and I'm afraid to go on Tumblr unless I'm on the Chrome with everything that I've blacklisted. So I was like, oh, well, never going on Tumblr again until the Mac gets fixed. But it turns out the fuse had just fallen out of the plug. So I ordered a Genius Bar appointment, arrived half an hour early, because I'm a moron, sat there for half an hour, and then proceeded to wait for like, I think it was over an hour, I think closer to 2, because they was just so late. And when the guy finally comes up to me and says, hey Dan, why is your MacBook broken? I go, nah, the plug doesn't work, got it out of the bag. and there was just no fuse. You know the little flappy thing on the plug with the prongs? The fuse had fallen out. And there was just that awkward moment where we were both like, it doesn't work because there's no fuse in the plug, and I was just like, yeah! And it was the worst moment of my entire life. The guy looked at me like, how stupid is this guy? And on the inside I was just like, ow, I hate my life. So yeah, that was fun. And then I looked really sad and they gave me a new plug, which is fun. So thanks Apple for not judging me too hard for being a moron. I'm about to do homework. Good luck. Good luck with that. So what kind of things would you guys like to talk about? Because I will do a Q&A, as I like to do these days, because it's fun. So you can think now what hashtag we should ruin Twitter with, because we've had Ask the D in Fanhattan, which would just be colossally amazing. So, sex, said somebody. No, not going to talk about sex. No. Eat a banana. I don't want to know why you want me to do that. My first exam week is today. Sucks to be you, Bethany. Talk about Nicolas Cage. No. Talk about One Direction. Oh, God. Placenta, said Abby. Great. I am not at all done with the internet. No, not at all. Tumblr! What about it? It's a website that I'm on, and I reblogged some stuff earlier. That was fun. That was good. Hashtag guess the crime. So everyone thinks a killing spree has happened. That's great! Talk about making friends, said Emily. That's depressing. Wow, I'm not the best person to come to advice for that with. Stay inside on the internet all day. Yeah, no. Talk about dancing. What? No. What about bacon? I like to cut the fat off my bacon, unless it's streak of bacon with the bacon's in the middle, because that would be way too awkward. I'm a big bacon fan. Don't have it that often. Maybe I should have more bacon. Have you ever done javelin, said Jess. I think once, ever, at school. We never did. I literally remember doing javelin, shot put, and discus once, ever, in school. Which is like, what? Thanks everyone for giving me love, even though it just Oh, Maeve got fired yesterday. Sorry, I know how that feels. I've been fired once and nearly fired a second time. I love how there's so many things that I definitely don't want to talk about. Talk about sex. Talk about your family. Talk about your negative experiences at school. Talk about your ex-girlfriend. No, 12-year-old stalkers. I'd rather not talk about those things. Hashtag no emotion Kristen. No, we'd start a war. We'd start a war. Apparently, at our radio show last Sunday, when the producer was like, you should do a hashtag to see whether people support The Wanted or One Direction, and then they tweeted it out. Loads of people didn't know. I wasn't saying everyone's 12, I was just saying those people were, before you all freak out. When they saw One Direction to win Fan Wars trending, they didn't know that it was a game on mine and Phil's radio show called Fan Wars. They thought that there was an actual war between the fandoms happening. Cool. And so they thought that they were tweeting One Direction to win the war between their two fan bases. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. We did not intend for that to happen. That is the last thing I would ever want to happen. Oh dear. I wish that everyone would just get on. I mean, remember that Twitter drama? It was kind of funny when it happened until Jay from The Wanted killed it a bit. But I'd rather there wasn't any drama and it was all sunshine and flowers. I mean, look at bands. There's no beef between All Time Low and You Me at 6, or is there? If I missed something out. Remember when there was beef between The Used and My Chemical Romance? I think I remember that being a thing once. Do bands generally have more or less beef with each other than boy bands do? I mean, really? I guess Overtime versus Now is a thing. Peace and love, said Rosie. Peace and love. Oh, God. All Time Low, said Alex. Yep, I did just mention that. Oasis versus Blur. Yeah, I guess that was drama. Nothing recent, though. It's been rather peaceful recently. Muse and Radiohead. There's never been any Muse Radiohead drama. There have been between fans who are really stupid, but they're on tour together, so obviously they're not fighting. I know. There we go. Love and stuff for everybody. Talk about Fall Out Boy. What about them? I met them in New York, and they were really nice. They were probably the nicest and coolest music people I've ever met. They were just really cool. Patrick Stump was super friendly and happy and stuff. So, 10 points for good people, points for them. What have I missed, said Gabriella? Nothing. Loved the last 3 videos, said Bree. Thanks! When should I upload my next video? Sunday or later? We'll see. We'll see. But, oh god, guys, as people have been coming to the show, I have uploaded a new video, Draw My Life video. If you don't know who I am, this is probably quite a good starting point. My name is Dan. I am a YouTuber, and if you want to watch my videos, then you can click on the YouTube button down there to subscribe to my channel. And I just uploaded a video where I gave my entire life story, so if you have no idea who the hell I am, it's a good time to start, because you'll know everything. Say curly whirly, said Alex. There you go, I hope that changed your life. Oh yeah, and if you're lost and confused on this website, because I do have people that are saying I have no idea what this website is, help me. If you log in into Facebook in the top right hand corner, just click login and then click skip if you haven't done yet, and then press there. Oh, see, Imogen in the chat now is saying, what is this? Don't worry, Imogen. If you just sign in with Facebook and then click the become a fan button, that's all there is to it, and then you just kind of watch. There we go. Imogen, you just watch. You press become a fan so you can join in, and then you watch. Thank you, Aliana and Julia and Chanu and Andrea and Emma and Paula and Oscar for all becoming a fan. Thanks. Rabia said, hi, I just came. I think you mean that you just arrived, but everyone else read that in a very different mindset. I just watched Ryan's video and holy shit. I know, right, Michaela? I think you went a bit overboard, because I think this is Draw My Life is like, it's just me, a piece of paper, and my life story, whereas this Ryan's just like animated, you know what I mean? It's like Aladdin. It's too far. It's gone like, if this is like the cliff of goodness, he's gone all the way there, and then maybe come close to teetering off the edge. It's too good. It's terrifying. Who's Ryan? Ryan Heger. The second most subscribed YouTuber of all time. It's weird that Smosh are now #1, but good. Yay, Smosh. Did you hear that Luke trended Dan is having a poo? I didn't see it when it happened, but I heard it, and I think that's hilarious. So thanks, Luke, and everybody who did that. That's hilarious. Dave Days was a song. Bloody course it was. Dave Days, also a lovely human, if you ever do meet him. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it. What have I missed? Anything important, said Rachel. Absolutely nothing. Do a Q&A now, said somebody. Maybe. What's your favourite Final Fantasy? It is 7. One of the best games of all time. Well, no, in my opinion, the best video game of all time. That's my opinion, right there. In your face. Opinions. Uh-oh. Have you ever met Louis? Food for Louis or Louis Tomlinson? Because I've met them both! Ha! Louis Cole, is that his second name? Or Food for Louis is a also lovely human award. Woo! Have you heard Paramore's new album? No, but that song that's on the radio at the moment is really good. The catchy one. You know what I mean? What is it? What's the name of the new Paramore song? That's kind of funky. It's good. All my friends are in school right now. Where are you? Oh, still into you. Yep, like that song. Also like the new Bring Me the Horizon song. Generally don't like Bring Me the Horizon that much, but that song's good. I did like Bring Me the Horizon for a brief spot when I was 16, and I thought it would be cool to like Bring Me the Horizon. Pretty sure it's called Now. No, even newer than that, Jennifer. Even newer. Katie said, I'm watching this instead of doing homework. Nice to know that I'm ruining the future. The education of this generation is going downhill because of, oh my god, if I touch my hair one more time, I'm gonna do something anticlimactic. I am, yeah. Do you like my song To Know What You Did in the Dark? I do. What is going on, said Holly. I'm reading the chat and just chatting to people. Isn't your life terrible because there's hundreds of girls stalking you? I try to just never think about it. Otherwise, I'd cry and probably die. So, yeah. What's your favourite System of a Down album? Hypnotize or Toxicity? Too hard, too hard. Is it Hypnotize? Let me look at the songs that I want. Hypnotize. Mesmerize. I'm going to go with my favourite Sode album. So excited to see them at Reading. Are you wearing eyeliner? Said Mary. Congratulations! You're the first person to accuse me of wearing eyeliner for about a month. No, I'm not wearing eyeliner. I don't know. Just no in every way. Can you suggest a song? Requiem by Mozart. I'm watching this in geography. Yep, you're in a class. There we go. I'm just ruining the world, aren't I? I'm so sorry. Everybody type your age into the chat right now. It's been a while since I did one of these surveys. Everyone that's signed in with Facebook and clicked Become a Fan, which Requiem? Lacrimosa. Type your age into the chat. 24, 13, 19, 14, 16, 18. 19, 14, 14, 18, 14, 15, 18, 20, 19, 17, 16, 16, 14, 13, 16, 16, 15, 17, 21, 24, 15, 20, 167. Thanks, Pip! God. Anna Maria, Death, 20, 19, okay! Varied. Good. Grow up hair, please. Okay, that's enough of the survey, guys. Thank you. Jacqueline said 100. Thanks, Jacqueline! 16 tomorrow, said Lily. Congrats. What's up hair? Is this up hair? Yeah, I look like everyone else. Look, I have up hair now. Or do you mean like Jedward up? There we go. I look like Pool from Tekken. Or Sonic the Hedgehog. No. Who are you? Said Lauren. My name's Dan, and I'm a guy that makes YouTube videos. And you can click the YouTube button if you want to find it. Hey! There we go. And I just uploaded a video where I told my entire life story, so now's a good time to start. So, how about, guys, we do a Q&A, because I'd like to properly do one, because it's pretty fun. The way this works is, if you don't have Twitter, you cry for the next half an hour. Give me suggestions for the Q&A hashtag, and the best one will be it. There's no prize. Just... Dan, can I lick your face? No, that's really weird. How do you feel about this? What? You can just end on that cliffhanger. Up hair. No, that's an awful hashtag. Why don't you talk about your family more on YouTube? Because I'm just a guy that uploads comedy videos. I have no obligation to share every aspect of my life with a bunch of teenage girls. No offense. I like having a private life. And my family really don't want to be plastered across the internet. Kim K gave birth. No, she didn't. Did she? Have I missed something? Don't troll me like that. Oh, no, she hasn't. Good. Although that would ruin the internet, wouldn't it? If we did make everyone think that she had. Prepare the D. We've already had a D. Erotic nights. Just erotic nights. There we go, that's good. Hashtag Dan the Man. Hashtag Iron Dan 3. Hey. Hashtag RIP the D. That just looks like it's saying rip the D, which is not good. That would send a bad message. Hashtag Dan's Q&A. Okay. Prepare your queue. That's weird. Okay. Hashtag meow. Yeah, that really says someone's doing a Q&A right now, doesn't it? Hashtag don't lick Dan's face. Dan lost on Real or No Real. I always do, Jack. It's not fun. I want to win once. Die Dantwood. Or is it D Dantwood? Yeah. Hashtag the game. Maybe it should be hashtag the game. PS Dan's doing a Q&A or something like that. I don't even know why I'm here, said Matilda. Stick around. I'm about to I'm about to answer some questions when I decide on a funny hashtag. Judging you. I'm judging you all. I'm judging your decisions and your imagination. Mm, Fat Dan, no. Denmark, no. Hashtag prepare your anus. No, Beth. No, Beth. Oh, God. Hashtag bring Dan a new fuse. God. Hashtag D'Antony. Let's not do that to Anthony. He doesn't need that in his life. Hashtag you're being judged. Can't have an apostrophe. Ba ba ba. Hashtag dancers. Oh. Oh, that's so succinct. Dancers. That's okay. I like that more than anything now. Hashtag ask the llama. No. Hashtag Dan is not wearing eyeliner. No. Hashtag mentioning Kyler. No, Kyler. Hashtag Dan is indecisive. Could be. I'm liking dancers. I'm leaning towards dancers. Oh my god. It's happening. Hashtag Phil's mum. We can't do that to him. That's just bullying. Ooh. Ask Teletubby son. Like my llama. Okay, we're going with dancers. There we go. Everyone's agreeing. I have more people agreeing with dancers. Okay. I'm going to type it into the chat now. Hashtag dance. Oh my god, how do you spell answers? Answer. There we go. We'll give everyone a spelling lesson. Twitter always needs that, don't they? So, hashtag dancers. I'll tweet about it now. And then we'll get this rolling. Everybody, tweet me questions with hashtag dancers. Oh, it's so catchy. I like it. Good one, guys. You get a sticker. It's your imagination sticker. Boop. But that's everything you've ever wanted. Hashtag dancers, and I'll answer them live right now. And then a link to the Younow thing. Okay, tweeted. I'm now going to be checking hashtag dancers on Twitter for questions. There we go. Luke M said Burger King chips or McDonald's chips. Burger King is generally a worse brand than McDonald's, a bit skankier. I don't think I'd eaten Burger King anymore just because it seems a bit skanky, but their chips are superior. Burger King chips all the way, in my opinion. What's your favourite Teletubby? I think Tinky Winky, just because it's actually like a 6'4" man, and that terrifies me so much. It's amazing. Do you like Pierce the Veil? From what I've heard, yes. Mews or Maltesers? What does that even mean? You can't compare those things. What's your all-time favorite YouTube video? Go! Blah! is pretty up there. Also, There Is a God. It's pretty good. Beyonce Clown. That's good. Do you consider yourself famous? Said Sweater Ian. Not really. I just see myself as a guy that uploads videos on YouTube. Well, I guess there's a difference between the terms famous and celebrity, because famous is just kind of like a statistical thing. So I guess some people are famous whether they like it or not. But the idea of, being a celebrity is just so repulsive. It's like, oh dear God, no, I'm just a normal guy. You know what I mean? I hope you get what I mean. Doo-doo, doo-doo. You can live in one room of your house for the rest of your life. What would it be? The kitchen. Food! I'll just sleep on the floor as long as there's the food. Although I guess if I was living there, there'd have to be some kind of food, otherwise I'd die pretty quickly. So that'd suck, I guess. I would get 3G in there, and there are plugs. Guess that's all I need. Oh my lord. Okay, Beatrix said, would you rather forever have the need I sneeze feeling or an itch at the end of your nose that can never be itched? I think itchy nose, because when you're about to sneeze, you'd just be doing that your whole life, and that would hold your life back quite horribly. I think so. Not that. What happens when the food runs out? Said Faye. Yeah, there we go. At least you thought ahead. What's your favourite MCR album? I think The Black Parade is their best album, even though Brought You My Bullets was the one that got me into them. If you were sat on a plane beside your favourite celebrity, what would you do? Not be annoying. If they clearly didn't look like someone wanted to talk to them, then I wouldn't talk to them. If they looked chill, then I'd maybe try to just have a little bit of conversation, but just in a normal way. Because the last thing any celebrity wants is for someone to be like, oh my god, you're Taylor Swift on a plane or something. So, not that Taylor Swift would ever get a normal plane or sit in economy next to Dan, but you know what I mean? Who's your favourite Doctor? I like them both equally. I'm a big fan of Matt Smith, but maybe it's just Moffat's writing that I prefer. If you were a gelatin, what flavour would you be? Lime. I think I ruined gelatin for myself when I found out that it was basically ground up pork hoof, and I was like, do I want more fruit pastels? Probably not. Do you like baseball? Said Sarah. Not really, no. I like playing some sports, but I don't follow any. I'm sorry, I'm more into internet and music. Can you burn down my work? I'm sorry, if I could set fire to all of your homework and emails and office assignments so you had an excuse, I would happily do it, but sorry, it's impossible, unfortunately. Oh, someone said, have you ever worn lipstick? Because I think it suits you, and then they've sent me a Photoshop of someone that has made me in girly makeup. That is terrifying! Oh my god, that's terrifying. Burn it. Kill it with fire. Seriously. You could then sing, I knew you were trouble when she walked in. Oh, good point, Luke. I could do that. At least you're thinking of these things. What's your favourite book ever? That's too tough of a question. I have so many books that I have nostalgic memories for, like Capture in the Rye and To Kill a Mockingbird, and I used to read a series of books called The Edge Chronicles, and I read all the Michael Crichton books and stuff. You can't ask favourite book. That's way too big a question. Why don't you answer me? Said Arya. Probably because your questions are boring. It's the harsh reality. Did you really meet Johnny Depp? Said @PlacentaParty1. Yeah, my dad took me to the set of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And when I say I met Johnny Depp, I say I had like a 10-second interaction with him, and he definitely does not have a memory of who I was. But I stole so many chocolate bars from that set and gave them to all of my friends for their birthday presents. Good times. Why did you start YouTube videos? Said Cassie. Because I watched YouTubers for years and decided I wanted to start doing it. I mean, to change the world is why. Yep. What's in your ear? It's a gold triangle. There we go. Because I'm not at all a hipster. No, Dan's not a hipster with his gold triangle ears. Please know that I was joking. Poop glitter or burp confetti? All the biggest questions about the universe being answered right here on Dan's Younow. Poop glitter, obviously. I mean, a burp in confetti, you'd probably choke in it. You know what I mean? That doesn't sound fun, really. So I think it would have to be pooping glitter. What are the downsides to pooping glitter? Can you think any? I can't. What kind of dog did you have as a kid? It was half sheepdog, half bearded collie, which, as it turns out, is a good combination. Mongrels live longer than purebred dogs, because obviously like pure breed dogs have horrible incestual deformities and have horrible lives, like sausage dogs who just live in constant pain. So my dog was a healthy mongrel that lived for way too long. Seriously, the last 5 years of my dog's life, my family was like, why are you still here? Like, it's cool that you're still here, but I don't get it. It's weird. Who did you play in Romeo and Juliet? Benvolio, which is the worst Shakespearean character ever, who has just the worst speeches and is just so boring. But Benvolio is just awful. Are you looking forward to seeing Iron Man 3? I am so much. I might go to one of those fancy cinemas with like leather seats and, like a small one, because my friends feel like doing something spontaneous, because we all just spend all our days on the internet. Are you ever going to do another cooking video, possibly with Phil? Yeah, I think it's safe to say we're just waiting for the next special occasion to bring out the baking. Isn't Shy lovely? His mum said I'm cute. Get her to call me. Yeah, why not? I don't want to be a home wrecker though. I'm sorry. Only if it's invited. I'm babysitting right now, and a 9-year-old could be destroying the house I'm in because you're distracting me. How do you feel? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the person's house who you're babysitting. Do you speak Italian? Nope. Can you play an instrument? Said Jenna. I can play piano very, very badly, and the drums quite well, but I don't have a drum kit because I live in an apartment and I haven't had one for 2 years, which makes me sad. Maybe I should just buy an electronic one. Maybe. I guess I could do that. If I got a tramp stamp that said, Daniel, what font would you like it to be in? Comic Sans? You have to do that now. You have to do it. Comic Sans tramp stamp that just says, Daniel. I love Impact, though. We went over this before. It was good. Is the Super Amazing Project ever coming back? The Super Amazing Project kind of evolved into our radio show, but we would like to do seasonal specials when we feel like it. So I think it's safe to say the Super Amazing Project isn't permanently dead, but our radio show is basically a better version of it. Do a Teletubby Sun impression. There's already too many pictures of me photoshopped into the Teletubby Sun. Seriously. Food or the internet, assuming you don't either need to actually live. Oh my god, you can't do that to me. That's like choosing a parent, or more accurately, a child. Well, I bet every parent has a favourite child, they just don't admit it. Favourite member of the Wanted. Who's the one that looks like a sloth? Is it Nathan? Or whatever. He seems cool. He seems pretty chill. Even if you don't win the competition for the BBC, will you still be keeping it next year? What Right. Okay, it's worth mentioning. Me and my friend Phil are up for what is called a Sony Radio Academy Award. And when I say Sony Radio Academy Award, these things are literally the Academy Awards of the radio industry. And me and Phil are basically nominated for the People's Choice one. So this is a really, really, really big deal, as if we win this, then A, they'll probably let us keep our radio show, which will be good for you guys if you like it, and also it's good for us as well, but we need you guys to vote for it, is what's happening. And so me and Phil, as an incentive to make you guys vote, said that we would film a day in the life of Dan and Phil in London, which is like the sequel to the one we did in Manchester, because we know that you guys want us to do that a lot. So if we win, and only if we win this thing, we will make that video for you guys. But you all need to vote, and this is literally one of the most important things that's ever happened in our entire lives. If you're watching this chat right now, which apparently there's about 20,000 people, hello, talking to you right now, get your mouse, wherever it is on the screen, you're listening to me, and just wobble it over here, down, and then there'll be a thing there that says vote now. Do you see it? If you click on that thing that says vote now, it'll open a tab and it'll link you to a thing, and it'll be like, search your favourite radio show, type Dan and Phil, and it will probably say Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1, and then vote. And it's very important that you win, because for mine and Phil's careers, which is essentially our entire lives, it would be good if we won. It would be good for you guys, because if we win, then we'll probably get to keep the radio show and might even have an even better radio show. And you'll get a day in the life of Dan and Phil in London. So that would be cool. Everyone's saying the link doesn't work. Oh, well, that's tragic. Google, open a tab, and Google SonyGoldenHeadphones.com. Oh, that's it. Well, that's the least exciting thing ever. It's just SonyGoldenHeadphones.com. And that's it. So if you just go to SonyGoldenHeadphones.com and click vote now, then it'll take you to the thing where you can type in Dan and Phil. So that's good. I'll tell you more about that later on. But that's the thing that's happening. So for the billionth time, SonyGoldenHeadphones.com. There we go. Have you ever been stalked? Said It's Very. I haven't yet, which is odd. My mum just did a woodlouse impression. Send me a video. That sounds weird. Don't send me a video of your mum. What's your favourite Harry Potter line? Probably something Snape says in the final book. Way too many. Oh, tears. Tears for Snape. So many tears for Snape. Yoda, Gollum, or Dobby? Oh, that's hard. I don't know. You can't compare Dobby and Gollum. I think Gollum is slightly more epic than Dobby, but we're not knocking Dobby here. You know what I mean? We're not knocking Dobby. Oh, it's the #1 worldwide trending topic. That's only mildly terrifying. Hi! If anybody's come here from Twitter and they don't know who the F I am, my name's Dan and I make YouTube videos, and you can watch them by clicking the YouTube button where I'm pointing there. Hi, welcome to the gang. Will you ever visit Dubai? Said someone with Finn as their Twitter picture. I'd love to go to Dubai one day. I want to go to the top of the tall building, which is touristy and crap, but I just want to do that. After going to New York and seeing all the skyscrapers, I'm like, I want to see big buildings. Are you Jesus? Said Emma. Yes. Yes, I am. Did you know that vaginas look like Arby's sandwiches? I do. I saw that picture. It was mentally scarring, and I don't think I'll ever have a ham sandwich ever again. Unless it's a thick ham sandwich. But then that's just a very odd thing to say after saying that. What's your favourite thing to have with pasta? What? Diamonds. I don't know. The Sony thing won't load. Won't it? I'll go to it now. SonyGoldenHeadphones.com. It loaded for me, and then you just click vote now and type in Dan and Phil. The magic of the internet. I was watching a live video and dropped my phone and almost cracked it. How do you feel? I'm very sorry. Dan, do the Macarena. There we go. I hope that was inspirational. Everybody's just learned that from year 6 discos, haven't they? It's just awful. Everybody forced to mingle with people in your middle school. No, please. Did Manish ever turn up to your house after you sent him your location? No. If you don't know, I accidentally sent a guy, not that I date guys, my location on a dating app, and he could have stalked me. But hasn't come to kill me yet, but me and my subscribers are all waiting for the day when Manish, the stalker, turns up at my house with a trench coat and tries to kill me or kidnap me. Probably kidnap me and put me in a sack. I think that's it. Why do you have an obsession with placentas? I think some of my subscribers have more of an obsession with placentas than I do. I don't even... Where did placentas come from? When did that become a thing? I don't even remember now. Like, I remember that Delia Smith was from the Pancakes, and I remember that Maltesers was from Dan Teasers, but I don't... Where did placenta come from? I don't remember. It's been too long, and we've been through so much together, guys. Will you give me some uni advice? Because I'm going to go soon. Yes! Do the work before your seminars, otherwise it's very awkward when you're in a small room of people and you haven't done the work. There we go. Opinions on the Doctor's new companion. Dalek-tacular! Spoiler. What did you eat today? I went to Pret. You guys have prêt-à-manger in America as well, don't you? They have these like sushi wraps now, which are like the best thing ever, said Dan to everybody on Twitter. Thrilling. Let's see what else people are saying. It came from Breaking Dawn. Did it? Placenta. There we go. And everyone's linking me to videos of women eating their own placentas now. Please don't do that. What's your favourite waffle topping? I had waffles in New York, and I think it was like walnut and banana, with just like a crap ton of butterscotch and maple syrup, and I died. I died and went to heaven and stayed there for 1,000,000 years, and it was erotic. Okay, I have 1,000,000 people in the chat saying they don't know who I am and what's happening. I am Dan. I'm a YouTuber. I like sushi now. Yes, Suzuki. That's a little update. You can watch my YouTube videos by clicking the subscribe button down there if you don't know who I am. If you're new to this and you have no idea what's happening, I do live shows on this website pretty much every Tuesday, unless I say otherwise or don't say that I am. Every Tuesdays at 9 PM England time. And if you want to join in, you just have to sign in with Facebook in the top right-hand corner, log in, and click skip, 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 and then you press Become a Fan. And that's all there is. So you log in with Facebook and press skippity, skip, 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 and then you press Become a Fan, and that's all there is to it. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, which is where I'm doing a Q&A right now, then click the Twitter button. I'm currently checking the hashtag dancers to see what people on Twitter are asking me. And I'll get back to that. Do you read fan fiction? No, I've been traumatized by it so much that I don't. Are you going to watch the next Hobbit film this year? Said Dan O'Cunson. Obviously. Favourite drink? Said Christy Emily. I bought a new limited edition Pimm's that you're supposed to have with blackberries. Speaking of which, the blackberries are probably going to go off in my fridge if I don't have them soon, so thanks for reminding me. There's a video of you speaking Portuguese. Have you seen it, Daniel? I don't remember ever speaking Portuguese, so I like that this is a thing. Yep, cool. Would you hug every single one of your subscribers if you could? Well, I could, technically. There's nothing preventing me from doing it now. It would take a while. I mean, if I could hug every single one of my subscribers in kind of one trans-dimensional gesture that somehow defied the laws of space, then I guess that would be a nice thing to do, but it would take quite a while to do it individually. What's the picture behind you? It's all of Muse's albums and singles up until The Resistance, which is cool. Do you like the GOAT remixes? I did for the first 10 minutes, and then I was like, okay, I get it. Do an impression of Cheryl Cole. No, because everyone will be judging my Geordie accent. It's funny because she used to be like a right shout, didn't she, Cheryl Cole? Just Did you know that people in China eat their babies? Said Lucia. I'm fairly certain that's not true. Yes, no, and it might be on Wikipedia. Don't trust Wikipedia. What's your favourite pizza topping? I always like Texas barbecue when I get Domino's. Oh, don't talk about food. I'm going to make myself hungry. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm dying internally. Appreciate this, guys. My favourite thing in the world is food. I could be eating right now, but I'm not because I'm answering these things. Did you get ID'd when you bought your Pims? Said Katie. I didn't. For the first time in a while, I didn't get ID'd when I went to buy alcohol. I don't know why. I don't think I look like I'm 21. I think I look like I'm a 10-year-old boy. Do you guys agree? Do I look like an 8-year-old girl? I think I do. Not that I'm in a rush to look like an old man, because I will for a while when I do. Have you broken your glass door yet? Nope, but I did punch it accidentally by walking into it again the other day, which is funny because a lot of people thought, oh, Dan just joked in his apartment door. He doesn't walk into the glass door. I have walked into the glass door many times. Sing for us. No, Jenna. Do you like potatoes? Generally, I don't like boiled potatoes. I think they're really bland tasting. There we go. That's a thing. Are you jealous of my Eeyore mug? Said Kathy. I am. I've seen it. It's got a poo-related poem on the inside as well. Do you have any guilty pleasures? I like trashy reality shows like, guys, guess the crime. It is a tradition when I do these live shows that whenever I hear a police car go outside my apartment, we guess the crime. So I will now get off Twitter and revert to the Younow chat. Hey guys in the Younow chat, what was the crime? Stick up for the first person, say necrophilia, and it was Daisy who spelt it nectophilia. I appreciate that you're probably 11 and I've taught you what the word necrophilia is. I'm very sorry. Stop saying sad crimes, guys. Baby murder, stabbing. No, this isn't fun. Okay, someone stole a Patrick Stewart gif. Yeah, there we go. That could be it. Unicorn impalement, said Felicia. Death by tomatoes, said Rowan. Rowan, what would have happened with the tomatoes that would have resulted in death? Come on, I'm waiting for something sarcastic that's kind of like a reflection on today's culture. Come on, guys. Someone's Wi-Fi cut out. The right path, but not original enough. Come on, guys. Justin Bieber's dead, said Claire. Can't say that kind of thing. I made a joke about the member of The Wanted being dead on my radio show, and I caused a shitstorm. Somebody saw your YouTube channel, and that's a crime. Okay, good, great. Zombie apocalypse. A white girl lost her Starbucks cup. Yes! White girl lost the Starbucks cup. Winner. That was the crime. White girl lost her Starbucks cup just before she was going to Instagram it. Good, like it. Okay, back to Twitter. That was the crime this week. Do you watch and like 21st Century Sherlock? Said Depria. I think it's a thing that in pretty much every live show I've ever done for the last 6 months, I've said that yes, I am a big Sherlock fan, and I can't wait for it to come back. It's been so long. How has the fandom survived all this silence? I mean, you guys freak out when I go to New York for a week. What's it like in the Sherlock fandom? It's nothing for years. Your fans used to be much older. What happened? Said Yuba. I don't think that's true. Statistically, I'm gaining more subscribers that are older the more popular I get. I think because I'm now spreading a wider reach across the web, I've got more subscribers of every age. When I did my little survey, it seems that there were more people over the age of 20 than there were, younger. I ain't talking about age on the internet. It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't mean anything if you're 12. It doesn't mean that you're stupid. You're probably less intelligent than you will be when you're 20. That's just factually true. But I don't like judging people based on their age. There's nothing to say that a 14-year-old that subscribes to my channel will not be as wonderful and intelligent as a 21-year-old that watches my videos could be really awful and makes me lose all my faith in humanity. So, there we go. Are you sad about JLS's split? I am. Just devastating. Why would they split? It's weird. Favorite YouTuber? Cute with what? That face. Someone snapshotted that, and that's going to be on your Tumblr. Do you ever regret making a YouTube channel? Said Rachel Payne. No. There's way too many positive things. Favorite YouTuber? I'm going to go with Cute with Chris. Very old school person that you can maybe look up. Although it'll be less magical as he doesn't make the videos anymore. Does it make you sad when people don't understand sarcasm? I think, Emma, I should just... I've realised that I should always just presume people are being sarcastic, because when it's my subscribers talking to me, it's almost definitely 100% definitely sarcastic, so... I like to think we have a mutual appreciation of each other's constant sarcasm. What's your opinion on Imagine Dragons? Everybody loves them, and they're quite good. Chris Brown and Rihanna split up. How do you feel? I thought they were getting married. I know nothing. I'm not up to date on the celebrity goss, guys. I'm sorry. How do you stand out on Twitter? Tweet offensive things with popular hashtags and cause giant shitstorms. Then get haters for being famous, or rather, famous for having haters. And then just kind of turn it around like Rebecca Black did. It's a good business model. Do you like potato waffles? I guess. The ones with the smiley faces. Yeah. Are you excited for Catching Fire? Yes, but I haven't read it yet. I need to read the Hunger Games books before Catching Fire comes out. I could probably do it in like 2 days. Did I read most of the first Hunger Games? I don't even remember. Why do you still use XD? Said Sadie. That's good. Generally, I'm not a fan of the XD emoticon. But, this is the thing, in situations where I am terrified of people misinterpreting my tone, I will use XD to make it painfully obvious I am not being remotely sarcastic and just trying to be funny. Because sometimes I tweet things I'm trying to be funny, and then the other people don't realize I'm being sarcastic. So if it's a very, very sensitive situation, I will go there. I will put XD at the end of the tweet, as then there is no possible way that I could be being sarcastic. Why do you always tag your post with ridiculous things on Tumblr? Because I think it's a funny way to send little messages to people. I don't know. I heard that only the first 3 tags on something on Tumblr count, or is it 5? I don't know. I should really learn these things as someone whose career involves posting videos to their Tumblr account. Happy Tenant Tuesday. Is that a thing? Watching Broadchurch. I'm watching the last episode of Broadchurch tonight. Very excited. Dan, show us your sass. Say something British, said Ryan. Crumpets. There we go. Do you like cucumbers? Said Harry. No. Cucumbers are like one of the 5 foods in the world I don't like. Okay in duck pancakes, you know when you make a little duck pancake with the spring roll and the cucumber and the duck and the plum or black bean sauce. A little bit of cucumber's okay in there, but generally, nope to the cucumber. Why do you like Impact? What is wrong with you? Says Darby. I like it. It's neat, and it's. I mean, it kind of looks gross when it's in lower caps, but all caps Impact, taking up a small space completely. It's good. It's erotic. Younow, at Younow, asked me, thong or G-string? What's the diff? What's the difference between a thong and a G-string? See, I was saying earlier that I don't have anyone that I really go to advice. I usually get my advice from Yahoo Answers. And here is an example of me doing that now. Google the question, first Yahoo Answers link. A thong covers more than a G-string does. A thong is generally a triangular piece of fabric which covers a girl's privates. However, a G-string is just a 1-inch wide strip of fabric that only covers the... Yeah, okay, get it now. Who Who goes outside in a G-string? I'm going to Google G-string. I'm going to Google G-string now. What does someone look like? Safe search off. Oh, that's yes, that's a lot more revealing. There's a big difference. Someone just linked me then to a Malteser thong. Yeah, I didn't know that Maltesers made branded underwear. I guess I should buy some of that. Okay, coming to an end because I'm hitting the magical hour mark now. What time is it? 55:25. Okay, I'll round this up. If you've got any burning questions, then tweet them with dancers now, because it's coming to a close. What does it feel like to have a penis? I was thinking about this the other day. My girlfriend, when I was a teenager, used to be like, what's it like to just have a penis between your legs? And it's like, when you think about it, it's weird, but then with girls, it's like, what's it like to have boobs that are just there? You know what I mean? It's like, imagine if you just had nothing, and you could just wear a t-shirt, but instead you have boobs. It's kind of the same thing. It's just like, there's just a thing there, except you have two of them. And apparently they both hurt if you punch them. Every fact a guy should know, boobs are not comfy. Dan, update your margarita blog. I considered doing that when I was in New York, but then, as with everything, far too lazy, and I just did not do that at all. Opinions on tomatoes, said Tiffany. Not a fan of tomatoes unless they're sun-dried in ketchup, in soup, or something else. Have you seen Green Day live before? I don't think I have. So Reading's going to be fun this year, as American Idiot was maybe one of the first albums I ever bought. What's your Club Penguin username? Said Yale. I don't have Club Penguin. Sorry if you wanted me to. Don't go on Club Penguin. Come back to New York. I will. Don't worry. I will one day. Keep answering all of your questions. There you go. Just one of the people that's doing good ones. How strong do you like your coffee? It's quite strong. I can drink black coffee. I'm one of those freaks. Why do you say tomato like that? Because I'm English. Tomato, tomato, potato. No one says fricking potato, but did you wonder why the thing goes tomato, tomato? People say tomato in England because we're freaking weirdos who spell aluminium with way too many letters. If I cry, will you hug me? Said Caprice. Depends why you're crying. If you're crying because you're really sad, then I guess yes. If you're crying happy tears because you just murdered a town full of people with a spoon, I probably wouldn't want to hug you in that situation. I'm sorry. It's true. Polos or Mentos? Polos aren't that nice. They're really hard. Mentos, you can chew. The sensation of... Oh my god, you made me really want to go get some Mentos. The store near my house is open for another half an hour. I'm going to Mentos it up. Mentos you can chew, and they're just like, but Polos, they're just hard. And you can't even suck Polos. Polos are kind of crap, aren't they? Apart from citrus Polos, those are intense. Loves those. Did you really have a purple fringe when you were younger? Yes, for a brief period I had a purple fringe, and then the dye ran out, and it went ginger, and then it went white, and then it grew out. So that was fun, the only time I've ever dyed a bit of my hair. Are you going to be trying to trend something every live show, Dan? Don't be like Finn and Jack and Sam Pepper. No, I'm not doing it for the sake of gaining followers, you know, because there's a difference. I'm not tweeting hashtag Dan follow spree. Everybody tweet hashtag Dan follow spree and I'll follow you all. No, it's just a fun way to get Twitter involved, because I don't think there's anything wrong with doing a Q&A on Twitter, because it's just a fun way to get Twitter involved with me, you know what I mean? Especially because the chat limits people to talking once every blah blah blah, and the whole thing is a Q&A. If I wanted followers, then it would just be like, follow Dan, Q&A, hashtag, but instead we have Ask the D and Fan Hatton. It's about fun. What's your favourite cuss word? Close your ears or mute your computer in 3, 2, 1. You can't go wrong with cunt. You can't. It's literally the worst word in the English language. It's horrible. It's horrible. It is the worst word in the world. which makes it amazing, but it's just the most horrific and disgusting and horrible world. Do YouTuber cliques annoy you? Not really, because I'm, like, friends with everybody. I'm, like, utterly drama-free in every aspect of my life, so I'm friends with everyone, so that's cool. Do you like sweet corn? I do like sweet corn. Big fan of sweet corn, yes. On the cob, not on a can, like a pussy. No, I have my corn on the cob. Yeah. Logan Lohman or Daniel Radcliffe? Daniel Radcliffe. Logan's one of those guys that knows how cute he is, so he goes in every photo of him ever. Okay, final 5 questions, and then I'm bringing this to a close. Do your neighbours underneath you still make vicious sex noises in the morning? Said Milo Zalotto Love. They do. They still do.
I just heard it.
Phil, did you just hear it, Phil?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You just heard the sex?
It was really weird.
It's not 8 AM.
I know.
Phil, come sit down. Do an impression of the sex.
This is awkward.
You don't have to do an impression of a sex, because that's the most weird thing I've ever asked anyone to do. What did it sound like?
Oh, God.
Exactly like I said in my apartment tour video.
Excuse the glasses. I've just been to sleep for 2 hours because I was feeling sick.
You've got your, like, pedo reflection of what it's like.
A pedo reflection?
You know what I like the stock image of pedophiles. They're always like, I'm stalking children on the internet with my glasses reflection.
If you turn off the screen.
Do you think there is a hierarchy on
There
YouTube? No, don't be silly. Don't create drama when there isn't a situation. Not that I'm saying you were. See you next Tuesday, said somebody. Very appropriate for what I just said. That wasn't me saying goodbye.
Oh.
I'm reading out. Hashtag.
I was just waving some
Do you
people
like it?
saying, hi, Phil.
Dancers.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. So why wasn't Phil there earlier? You just said you were sleeping because you had a headache.
Yeah, I felt really weird and ill, but I'm okay now. Kind of.
Good. Do you think that 5'9" is too tall for a girl? No. Doesn't that mean you're like supermodel height?
Nothing's too tall for a girl.
Nothing's too tall. No body size is ideal or bad, people.
Maybe
Come on.
17 foot tall.
Yes, that would just be inconvenient. You wouldn't be able to go through doors, would you?
Cause some
You'd have
global
to crawl.
issues.
Serious stratospheric problems.
Yes.
Chocolate milk or regular milk?
Chocolate milk.
When was the last time you had chocolate milk? I'm so boring. I never have any of these
You need
things.
to get some Nesquik in the cupboard.
And the last question, what is your opinion on the tampon war between Tampax and Always? See, I thought that Always had, like, kind of monopolized the sanitary pad thing. I didn't realize that they were trying to go into the tampon market.
I wasn't aware of
Because
that.
it was like Tampax for tampons and Always for sanitary pads. I wasn't aware that Always was trying to step on Tampax's turf.
Oh.
Is their beef. Forget the Wanted to One Direction drama. Tampon industry drama. That's where it's at. And that concludes Dan's Q&A on Younow this week. I was explaining the golden headphones thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, my thing didn't work. So everybody who, as this is coming to an end now, thank you for watching. All of you who are watching this and listening to my voice right now, unless you're on an iPod, press Control, or Command if you're on a MacBook, T, to open a new tab, then go to SonyGoldenHeadphones.com. Do that now. SonyGoldenHeadphones.com.
Sony Golden Headphones.
Open a tab or a new window. SonyGoldenHeadphones.com. Then you'll see a thing that says Vote Now. Click on the thing that says Vote Now. Then you will be taken to a thing that you can type in. And type in Dan and Phil. You'll type in Dan and Phil, and it will come up with our Dan and Phil BBC Radio 1 Dan and Phil Show Sunday 7 till 9 PM thing. You select it, type in your email address, and press Vote for Dan and Phil after ticking the box. And if you do that, me and Phil will be immensely happy and love you even more than we possibly do now.
And even better than that, we'll be making a day in the life of Dan and Phil London edition.
But not if we don't win.
Not if we don't win.
It'll never happen.
You've got to do it.
Ever. It will literally never happen in the entire world. So
Can you
yeah,
do it?
if you already have voted, then just get your mum to vote. Get
Grandma.
anyone you know with an email address. Just get them to vote. That'll be fun.
Your brother's child.
So yeah, we'll make the video and we'll appreciate it. It'll be good for the radio show. But also we will love you and be very grateful for the fact that you're nice and you take 5 seconds out of your life to do these things for us. Isn't that right, Phil?
That is right, Dan.
If the site crashed, then
Wait.
refresh it later. But yeah, this has been really fun. If you don't know who I am, as there's always people who are horribly confused, I'm a YouTuber named Dan. You should watch my videos by clicking on the YouTube button down there that says subscribe. I uploaded a new video last night, which was Draw My Life, where I basically tell my life story. So
I'm in it.
And Phil you make a cameo, don't you? And I'm in yours.
Yeah.
I guess because you're next to me in my life. So that's appropriate. Go watch that, please. That'll be fun. I hope you enjoy it. And I will be back next Tuesday at 9, unless I say otherwise, or die, or I'm really busy, or die.
Meteor.
Or a meteor. I suppose meteors could always happen, couldn't they?
Could do it from the bunker.
Could do it from the nuclear bunker.
BBC
Okay,
bunker.
bye guys. Thank you for sending in your Twitter questions. I appreciate it. Have a really good week at work and at school, or trying to find work, or whatever you're doing. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!
Bye!
Have fun. Have a nice life. You can go now and be happy. Go sleep. Go to work. Go to school.